is here, and that means the 2K neighborhood is in the spirit. So we want to see your best Halloween.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA.
Kevin, thanks. Pam,
all right, thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, they've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Drummond. Beyond the arc. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Poke loose. Love kicks to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Adebayo. Following the score by Cleveland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Sexton. He has 6. And the pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Heat. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Outside, Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Now Garland. Pass to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. The second chance effort. Love dishes to Sexton. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Butler. Over to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Osman the pass to Drummond. Crowder against Love. And stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Robinson, that's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sexton's got 12.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
There's Dragic with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Really nice to see Dragic explore that aspect of his game. The catch-and-shoot J is simply deadly.
Back to Sexton. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Osman the pass to Sexton. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Sexton. The three. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Chalk up 2 there. Dragic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Off target from 3-point range. Right side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
There's Garland. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Jimmy Butler hit. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Windler. It's hauled in by the Heat here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Hero passes to Dragic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dragic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And Porter drops them both. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
Dragic can be a great playmaker, and I love how he slings the ball around, that time to an open teammate.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Iguodala with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sexton for 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Passes it to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance, no good. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one, good. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Olynyk. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jones. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Leaps for it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Here's Osman. Off target from outside.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Can't connect from short range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Robinson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Osman the pass to Drummond. The drive by Love. Tips it, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Osman. And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 11 points. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like Jimmy Butler was just... And that's going to do it for us here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, they've got Robinson. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. Love, no luck. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Butler. The kick out to Crowder, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Dragic with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Dragic has got 10.
Well, he did not think twice. Firing away, Dragic knocks down and sinks the three ball.
Shoots outside. Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Heat shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Crowder. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th assist on the night.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Looking to end the run. In deep, Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got 19 points.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Here's Dragic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jay Crowder. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Garland. Iguodala with the steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
Garland, the pass to Windler. Here's Osman from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
Knocked away. Nance dishes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Osman once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Iguodala selling the shot there. Good at getting the defender up, out of position, and in the air.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Windler, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nance Jr. doing a good job of just moving around as a big and staying active. That can make a defender a little bit uneasy.
This is his first free throw of the game. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And the rejection by Iguodala. Second chance shot. Jones the pass to Hero. Baseline try. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The Heat leading by 18. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Iguodala. Jones has got 6.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And Nance kicks to Porter. The offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
For Miami, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one falls for Jones. A different look for Miami. Crowder comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Goran Dragic. Cleveland also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rebound by Iguodala. The Heat leading by 21.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Sexton the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Misses the 3. And so it's the Miami Heat riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Drummond. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Sexton for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Now here's Butler. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Basket good. And the Heat lead by 19.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Sexton on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, A lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Robinson misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Porter, buries the 7-footer.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Butler finds Crowder. Here's Hero from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Osman. And yes, it's good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And Adebayo sends it back. Butler against Drummond from deep three-point range. Hero no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Butler. Oh, in the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Out to the right wing. Love the pass to Drummond. Fires the three. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Miami.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum is checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Porter. And it's Dellavedova missing. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Iguodala. Rebounded by Bell. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Osman. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Iguodala outside. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
My team's season 2 is tipping off. We have all the details.
Once you get that Vince Carter card, go complete his signature challenge.
Plus, updates on
The skyline of Orlando St. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Here we go. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Drummond is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Cavaliers now. Over to the left wing. Garland with the bucket.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Here's Fultz. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Sexton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Fultz. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Moving it up. Garland, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fournier in the corner. They get it again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Osman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Windler's checked in. The open look here for Sexton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Augustine kicks to Ross. To the inside. Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross passes to Gordon. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Thompson right side. Outside Porter. Nance outside and stolen by Gordon. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Gordon and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The pass to Sexton. Shot to stop the run. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Augustine. To the wing right side. Bamba against Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Ennis misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Outside, Sexton. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Porter finds Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Carter Williams with it. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Here's Windler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to the wing. Garland kicks to Nance. Here's Windler. Covered by Bamba. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond comes in for Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Larry Nance. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Here's Garland. Good. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And stolen by Love. Garland, the pass to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Bamba pulls it down. Ross with it, now guarded by Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Darius Garland picks one up. Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Sexton up top. Vucevic defending. And here's Love for three. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Drummond dishes to Love. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 4. Shoots over Fournier. The shot by Sexton, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Passes to Vucevic. He gets that one. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Fultz finds Isaac. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 8.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Sexton against Fournier. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got 8 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Aminu dishes to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Love against Vucevic. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded close. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. Goes up with a stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
You have to love how they...
And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Fournier against Sexton, and Fournier kicks to Gordon. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Isaac outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly preserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Garland with it. Defended now by Fournier. Pass to Garland. They get it back.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Two points. That one goes.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Fournier the bounce pass. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And there's the pass to Fultz. Tries again. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Open and close and nails it. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Drummond shooting. That one on Vucevic. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross passes to Bamba. Good work there as it goes. Bamba's got 6. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard with three-point line.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Larry Nance. To the inside. Gordon dishes to Augustine. Now here's Carter Williams. D right on him. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. deflects the pass. Porter passes to Windler. He kicks it to Drummond. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nance outside. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
And so it's Orlando. Look. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 13, so on the floor for Cleveland. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance and Thompson are up front, and it's Windler in at the small forward. And so it's Ross. He brings it up with the Orlando Magic. This is the most they've led by 13 points. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Orlando leading by 13. Fournier's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Thompson passes to Osman. Trying to get open is Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Vucevic, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They get the rebound. Now the feed to Gordon. Jumps up, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, stepping up the defensive intensity. How about Kevin Love being committed and getting a steal? Nicely done.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look, gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Fournier against Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Garland the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 13. Out left to the wing. Back to Augustine. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Aminu. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Garland once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Good D by Love.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Down low, here's Ross. The shape over Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Scooped up. Pass to Ennis. Dishes to Bamba. Ross on the wing. Back to Ennis. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aaron Gordon.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Nance. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum is checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Sexton for 3. Aminu grabs the miss. It's stolen by Bell. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Augustine with the steal. Throws it up high.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Into the lineup, the Cavaliers.
Bell dishes to Exum. Let's go. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bamba passes to Aminu. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I know you've been so excited to do this, so go ahead.
Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, title number 17, tying the historic Boston Celtics. Everything is right in the NBA world. We are the champions.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming. DA.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their...
DA, thank you. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. Markkanen. Love grabs the board, and it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton kicks to Love. Now the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The slam dunk by Garland.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Porter dishes to Markkanen. Here's Carter. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Pass to Drummond to the left wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Now here's Sexton. And here is Markkanen. Goes up and Levine throws it down.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And stolen by White. Outside Porter, stolen by Garland. He's got a clear path, the finish, and it's Drummond with the jam.
At his size, Andre is a scary sight running the floor, but very effective.
And stolen by Love. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
White the pass to Levine. To the paint. Out to White. And he gets the bucket.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Porter against Porter. Nance outside. Back to Porter. Garland with it. Markkanen on him. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good by Porter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
White finds Carter. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Markkanen with it, picked up by Thompson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Cornette, guarded by Porter.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Porter passes to Thompson, right wing. And here is Garland. Left side, Porter, 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Porter. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Windler. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Windler with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Hutchison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Satoransky, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Windler. Back to Porter. Here's Windler. Outside Porter. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 7 points. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Sexton, and it's Drummond in at center.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Osman, the pass to Love. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Osman from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Sexton on the wing. The pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Back to Valentine. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. Dunn covering. And it's Osman missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Cornette. Dishes it to Young. Cornette kicks to Dunn. pass to Cornette. Now Valentine. Just 3 to shoot. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. For the 3. With the putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cornette backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Sexton. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Here's Dunn. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The open look here for Sexton. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Here's Cornette. Back to Valentine. To the inside. Cornette kicks to Harrison. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Another shot. Sexton grabs the board.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Drummond. It's deflected. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Valentine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Nance. From downtown. Kept alive. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Porter. On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot misses. Good D by Drummond.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. Porter finds Markkanen. Pass to Carter. Back to Markkanen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for the Bulls. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Hutchison. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hutchinson's got his first points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. And another miss by Cleveland. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the jam by Levine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Markkanen passes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Satoransky. To the paint. Outside, Markkanen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Nance finds Porter. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Out to Nance. The tray. Hutchison with the rebound. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Hutchison passes to Carter. To the middle. Here's Porter. Goes back up. Pass to Garland. Here is Nance. Out to the wing. Here's Windler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Levine. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And that one's good by Porter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Levine. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Carter dishes to Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
Outside, Sexton. Love finds Sexton. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Down low, here's Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and Cleveland making a change here. Carter hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
And that one's good by Porter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Kicks it out to Love. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Passes it to Love. From deep. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Woo! Love it, love it. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Sexton for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And the jam by Levine.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Sexton. Shoots the three. That falls. Great assist by Love. Sexton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland. To the middle. White finds Porter. Now here is Carter. It's White on the wing. It's Carter, high post. Working on Drummond. Carter, the pass to Porter. 4 seconds left, and then Carter with the jam.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Outside, Sexton. Takes a three. Bean with the rebound. Bulls have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Carter kicks to Porter. Out to White. Back to Porter. Outside Levine. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
Sexton for three. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. Sexton on the wing. Goes up again. And the pass to Garland. From past the arc. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Sexton for three. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. No good with the triple. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And White with the stuff.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Love. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The ability to finish under pressure, that's something K-Love brings to the table.
And the free throw, no good. From deep three-point range, rebound Andre Drummond.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This is what leaders do. And you gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
from Facebook.
Pat Riley has had quite the NBA Finals run, bringing his team to the NBA Finals in 2019-2020. How many straight decades has Pat Riley appeared in the NBA Finals?
Yes, he said decades. Is it 4, 5, 6?
And David up.
Kevin, good evening.
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, DA. Thanks so much. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Love throws it down.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Drummond working against Adebayo. And it's sent back by Drummond. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Love. Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Love the pass to Sexton. Offensive rebound. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Inside, Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Over Drummond. Here's Adebayo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Love outside. Osman kicks to Love. Tries again. The three ball. Nailed from three-point land. Love's got 5.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you, and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty always showing up here to compete. And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Crowder against Love. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Dragic.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Pass to Garland. And here is Drummond. Outside, Sexton. No good on the three. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. Back to Robinson. To the paint. The pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Sexton. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Sexton's shot is good. 8 points for him.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Passes it to Sexton. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Drummond. There's the 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Garland, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat. Good on both. The Heat trail by 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Well, he fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Misses the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Dragic with a wide open look. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for Miami, Derek Jones is out there with the limit. Then there's Dragic, and there's Iguodala. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Windler, the pass to Garland. Here is Nance from deep. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Second chance shot. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Windler. Here's Thompson to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Dragic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside. Nice shot selection there for him.
Porter, no luck. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shots good by Hero. And it's all knotted up.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Miami now. They've got an 8-0 run. Jones dishes to Olynyk. In the corner, Iguodala with it. 3-pointer. No good that time. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. They get it again. That one falls. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Dragic from outside. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Nance finds Porter. Back to Nance. Porter with it. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Pass to Windler. Here's Garland. Over Jones. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately and has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jake Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Goran Dragic. First one falls for him.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Good D by Drummond. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Osman kicks to Drummond. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Count it. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Sexton, the pass to Love, over Butler. Love can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Hero. Right side Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Count that bucket. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Thanks very much from one, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 4 assists, and 1. And that'll do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Here's Dragic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dragic has got 8.
Got to respect the mid-range play of Goran Dragic right there. The left-handed point guard strokes it well.
And here we go. It's Butler. Pulls up for 3. No good from Dragic.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Sexton lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Osman, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Heat trail by 11. It's Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Love, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder, and it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson. And Olynyk kicks to Butler. 4 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot. And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Jones, no one around him. They get it back.
Yeah, Olynyk on the inside, just staying active and hitting the glass hard.
Thompson passes to Osman. It's stolen by Dragic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Iguodala kicks to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes to Windler. Adebayo against Nance. So the wing on the left. There's Garland. And he drops it in from the low post. Garland's got 6 points.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Inside, kicks it out to Jones. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Cavaliers leading by 14. And Porter, here we go. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hero passes to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland, no good. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Hero.
Garland at his size has got to use his athleticism to be an effective defender.
Here's Porter. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for him.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance, and it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. Then for the Heat, Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jimmy Butler comes in for Derek Jones. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
And Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. That's good from Hero. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And Love throws it down.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
Outside Butler. Here's Hero. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the 1 spot.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And stolen by Love. By himself. And the dunk by Love.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And then Porter with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name, though.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Goran Dragic is checked in for Hero.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Free throw good, Sexton. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. That one goes. Count it. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen, instead creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For the Cavaliers, Jordan Bell's checked in for Love. Dante Exum comes in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Adebayo finds Crowder. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
To the middle. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's Dragic with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Outside Crowder. Butler in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
On the wing, Iguodala lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Here's Osman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Dragic. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And you can see just how tough the defense was there, but in the end, it did not matter for Goran Dragic.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drummond.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ante Zizic is checked in for Drummond. Bell comes in for Tristan Thompson. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Bell. You just have to, or you risk these kind of plays.
Iguodala, the pass to Leonard. Here's Silva. Offensive rebound, Heat. Pass to Nunn. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Bell. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. And here is Hill. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good on the shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Exum's shot is off. Here's Silva, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Bell, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry,
fun in season 1, one will rise. But now, we're on to something new. And by that, I mean season 2. Next is now.
Yeah, the next is...
Coming up next. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
The putback, and no good that time. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And stolen by Drummond. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And they're running. Boom! He jams it straight down.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Garland kicks to Osman. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. A slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Vucevic finds Fultz. To the wing right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out left to the wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Passes it to Osman. Love outside. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Outside Fournier. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Porter kicks to Thompson. Over to the wing. Windler. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Orlando. Now the pass to Gordon. Tries again. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Windler. Count it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here is Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ennis passes to Ross. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Free throw good. Porter. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Nice shot there by Bamba. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Porter finds Nance. Thompson, high post. Down low. Here's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carter Williams, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter, and it's Thompson in at center.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bamba inside. He's covered by Thompson. A second chance effort. Bamba kicks to Fultz. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic is checked in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
For the Magic, Fournier comes in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Garland, the pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Garland. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 4. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Vucevic.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example.
and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Orlando grabs the miss. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Count the basket.
Man, I think you got to do a lot more than that against Isaac. He's just so big, effortlessly fending off the defense when he's taking it to the cup.
Pass to Drummond. Left side, Porter. The layup missed.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. The Magic also changing it up. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Vucevic finds Ross. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Ross. Fires from 14. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Passes it to Sexton. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Evan Fournier. Here's Sexton. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Ross with the steal. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. He can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Sexton penetrating. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening. 24 seconds left in the first half. That one good for 2. Garland's got 6.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Nance, no good. Gordon goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. And a close game so far to the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. Just in terms of the second quarter. And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Fultz.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Orlando with the ball. Back to Fournier. Clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Cavaliers trailing. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Love. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. There's the steal. Love the pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Alby, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Kicks it out to Love from outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. Here's Osman. And another miss by Cleveland.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Fournier. To the inside. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
To the paint. Here's Osman. And the shot is good. Osman's got his second bucket of the night. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Fournier pass to Gordon. Fournier trying to break loose, and it's sent back by Drummond. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession for the Magic. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Fournier. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gordon with another miss. Jumps up, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Ennis, guarded by Porter. Here's Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of it.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And the pass to Bamba. Over Thompson. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Ross. Bamba's got 6.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Outside, Sexton. That three off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And Sexton slams it in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And that one, good. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. That's tipped. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Windler. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando trailing here. Here's Ross. Nance with the rebound. It's stolen by Fultz. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Fultz. He tries for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Drummond working against Isaac. The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Garland kicks to Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. Feeds it to Drummond. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Fournier. Goes up on the wing. Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And it's in there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The Magic trail by 4, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes, quite simply, getting a hand in the face of Vucevic is not enough. He doesn't buckle when the defense tightens up.
Fournier against Sexton. To the middle. Drummond dishes to Love. Outside, Sexton. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Garland with it. Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. The feed to Drummond. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Over Sexton. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Vucevic.
And Vucevic is just a gamer. Somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Pass to Garland. He feeds it to Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to Drummond. Osman, the pass to Love. Rebounded by Isaac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. There's 31 seconds left in the game.
Count it! No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Inside. Another shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac outside. And there's the pass to Gordon. Over to the left wing. A 3-ball. And it falls.
And Vucevic is really good about...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Ready and waiting for you right now. Season 2 will also have new agendas featuring some of the best performances from up-and-coming players in the league, such as Luka's NBA debut and Ja Morant's first 30-point game.
As for the Season 2 reward players, well, let's just say you're in for a treat. Starting off at level 1, you're going to get a free agent Zion Williamson card. Use this Zion card to complete agendas, earn XP, and eventually get to level 40, where you're going to get the high-flying former #1 overall pick, Blake Griffin.
But that's not all.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. We come to you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the pace. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Levine passes to Markkanen. Levine kicks to White. Outside, Levine. Markkanen in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. Over Love. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Garland the pass to Sexton. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
Elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
White finds Porter. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. White left side. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Garland with it, wide on him. Garland with the bucket. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's Porter with the 3. That one misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Carter kicks to White. Passes it to Levine. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Carter, the pass to Porter. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And see where last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component. He was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for White. Outside Porter. Shoots it. Trying to get open is Thompson. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Done with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Porter against Levine. To the left side wing. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Young trying to break free. Levine, good. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Out to Nance. Thompson, high post. Cleveland moving it around. The open look here for Sexton. Off target with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The pass to Windler. Porter with it. Sexton for three. The putback. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. A beautiful reverse layup. Levine's got 7 points. Pass to Sexton. Got a hand on it.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Left side Levine. Back to Satoransky. That one goes in.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And he gets the bucket. Satoransky's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Nance. And Sexton has it in the corner. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Dunn. 9 points in the game so far.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball. That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
For three, Levine, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago, willing his team to a successful. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Zach Levine, Harrison out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. Hutchinson passes to Cornette. To the left wing. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Down low, here's Cornette. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Porter dishes to Thompson. Now Sexton. The tray. Hutchison with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Valentine shot good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 6.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Hutchison. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hutchinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Pass to Sexton. It's tipped.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Hutchison passes to Valentine. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness?
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
The Bulls making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. And there it is for him. Markkanen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Garland. He kicks to Porter. Here's Love. The dish to Drummond. Outside Porter. There's the three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the aggressiveness by Drummond on the boards? If you don't box this guy out, he'll blow past you for the jam.
White, good. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen could be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Satoransky's checked in for Harrison, and it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Dunn kicks to Satoransky. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Who's watching it?
And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Dunn misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Back to Young. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Dishes it to Dunn. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock and stolen by Drummond. There's the pass to Garland. And here's Love. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, because of Carter Jr.'s dynamic athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish alley-oops and stop.
It's deflected. Porter with it. Garland picks him up. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Young slams it home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Garland.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Dunn shot's good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back here on our half. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 9 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at Zach LaVine. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Osman's got 7 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Bean passes the corner. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And stolen by Drummond. 3-on-3 for the lead of can't hit.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Just 2 to shoot for 3. Love. Ball's knocked loose, but they'll get another chance. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Love works his tail off down low, which is why he's able to pick up these type of fouls inside.
And it's tied up with that one. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Kevin Love. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouper. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Fast break. Here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, a step in the right direction. Marketing must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Satoransky, the pass to Carter. And good that time. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. He's off on that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Inside, and finished off by Porter.
And how about the vertical of Porter? He gets off the ground with such ease to dunk.
Sexton attacking. It's good. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Porter dishes to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Windler, the pass to Thompson. For the three. Windler's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. It's a one-point game. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter finds Thompson. The kick out to Porter. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Satoransky the pass to Porter. And he makes that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Sexton against Satoransky. Thompson passes to Windler. But they recover it. Kicks it to Porter. Now here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Bulls leading by just 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Windler. Takes a 3. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the middle. Stolen by Garland. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Love kicks to Garland. Passes to Osman. Love outside. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Osman's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Cavs.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Cornette passes to Hutchison. Done outside. Clock at 6. To the inside. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the pass to Cornette. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
So for the Bulls, Zach LaVine comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Now here's Love. Defense right on him. Garland. That one no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
Got to give LaVine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
To the paint. Here's Garland. Here's Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chicago leading. And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. Garland kicks to Osman. And here's Love for 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Osman. And stolen by Valentine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And there's the feed to Young. And LaVine, here we go. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, this is what I like seeing. Love going strong to the basket. He's forcing the D to hit him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Love. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Denzel Valentine.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe.
Always has that nice soft touch on his free throw.
And Levine throws it down.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. Levine's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Over in the corner, White. Back to Porter. The three. And no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. And it's Osman missing. The Bulls leading by 3. That try by Carter. Good D by Drummond.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Love gets it to go.
Love has a ton of confidence. He's terrific at stepping up when his team needs a big-time basket from him.
And then Carter with the jam.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
And stolen by White. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Markkanen's got the ball. Levine finds Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. .122 left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman to tie it up. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Porter, and it's sent back by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Osman, the pass to Garland. To take the lead. Markkanen pulls it in.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Osman. Markkanen against Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Oh, off target. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalizing the clutch. And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton for 3. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
This is what leaders do. And you gotta love seeing.
The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's Chicago to start out, so the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the... Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
man, I love seeing the take charge attitude from Satoransky. He shows the confidence and poise every team in the gym.
And it's Love penetrating. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kobe White, he's checked in for Satoransky. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. White finds Carter. The pass to Levine. From the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine's so outstanding. He's scoring in a multitude of ways.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And he is unable to get the second one.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Well, overtime basketball, 1.5 minutes played so far. Garland kicks to Osman. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Love against Markkanen. Feeds it to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. It's Porter outside, but they get it back.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Sexton.
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
The kick out to Porter. Launches it. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
The kick out to Porter. Back to White, and stolen by Drummond. Sexton attacking. Got it!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Carter, the pass to Porter. Back to Carter. Missed. Here's Markkanen. Oh, no good on the dunk. It falls.
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
Osman. Oh, no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close.